Once upon a time, in a kingdom where magic and wonder thrived, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Cinderella. After the untimely demise of her parents, she found herself in the care of her stepmother and two stepsisters. Despite the hardships she faced, Cinderella's heart remained pure and full of love. Her stepmother, however, was cruel and treated Cinderella as a servant, making her work tirelessly day and night. Yet, through it all, Cinderella never lost her gentle spirit and her ability to find joy in the simplest of things. One day, an invitation arrived at their home, an invitation to the grand royal ball hosted by the king's son, Prince Charming. Everyone in the kingdom was invited, and Cinderella longed to attend the ball. Her stepsisters, however, jeered at the thought, believing that Cinderella was unworthy of such an opportunity. As the day of the ball approached, Cinderella's heart yearned to go, but her stepmother forbade it, leaving her in tears. Just when her hope seemed to fade, a shimmering presence appeared before her, a kind and caring fairy godmother. With a wave of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's rags into a stunning ball gown, and her worn-out shoes into sparkling glass slippers. But remember, the fairy godmother warned, this magic shall last until midnight. You must return before the clock strikes 12. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Cinderella set off for the ball, her heart brimming with excitement and wonder. As she entered the grand ballroom, all eyes turned to her. Prince Charming himself was captivated by her beauty and grace, and they danced the night away. Yet, amidst the magic and splendor, Cinderella remembered her fairy godmother's warning. As the clock neared midnight, she gracefully bid farewell to the prince and rushed out of the castle, leaving behind one of her glass slippers in her haste. The next day, the kingdom buzzed with news of the mysterious girl who had enchanted the prince. Determined to find her, Prince Charming set out to every corner of the kingdom, hoping to reunite with the girl who had left a lasting imprint on his heart. When the prince arrived at Cinderella's home, her stepsisters tried to fit into the glass slipper, but it was clear that none of them were the enchanting girl he sought. As Cinderella watched from afar, her heart swelled with both hope and fear. At last, the prince arrived at Cinderella's side. Her stepmother tried to dismiss her, but the prince insisted on seeing her try on the glass slipper. To everyone's astonishment, the slipper fit perfectly, as if it had been made only for Cinderella. Overwhelmed with joy, Prince Charming recognized the inner light that radiated from Cinderella. It was her kindness, her resilience, and her unwavering spirit that had captured his heart. And so, the prince invited Cinderella to live in the palace, where they lived happily ever after. But it was not just the magic of a fairy godmother or the glamour of a royal ball that made Cinderella's dreams come true. It was her inner light, her unwavering kindness, and her ability to find joy in even the darkest of times. The moral of Cinderella's story is that true beauty lies not in material possessions or external appearances, but in the goodness of one's heart and the strength to remain kind and hopeful, even in the face of adversity. It is this inner light that illuminates our path to happiness and attracts love and magic into our lives.